Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to bring you another Apex Legends tutorial. Hope you guys are excited for this one. Before we get into today's video, guys, if you guys could go down below, click the like button and or that subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate it. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get more FPS in Apex Legends on PC. Hope you guys are excited for this. Let's get into the video. So the first thing you're going to want to do is when you're in this video tab, you're going to want to pretty much take a look at all your settings. And the first one we have here is display mode. What you're going to want to do is put it to full screen. Okay, my PC is very powerful, so you're not going to want to copy any of these. You're going to want to watch this whole thing through so you can make sure that these settings can benefit you the most. Okay, so we're going to go step by step through each setting. So for the first one, you're going to want to go full screen. It's going to boost your performance. I have multiple monitors, so I play in borderless window. That's just me for what I do. Automatically, you just want to go full screen. Now, I wouldn't touch aspect ratio unless you're really playing on like a 1990s game or a computer and your game can't even get above 2 frames. Don't even touch this. Your resolution, I will get to your resolution at the end of the video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. I boost my field of view all the way up to max just because I like it like that. And your colorblind mode, just leave to off if you're not colorblind. VSync, this is one of the most important things. VSync, I have mine disabled. If you have a 970 or higher, disable it. Do not use it. If you have a graphics card below a GTX 970, you're gonna want to put it to maybe double buffered. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say. The worse your graphics card, more outdated your graphics card is, bump it up. So if it's really old, make sure you do adaptive. If it's a little less crappy, do adaptive, you know, and so on and so forth. Like I said, 970 and up, disable it. Don't even use it. Your adaptive resolution FPS target. So the lower this is, so I have it on 0, which means I'm gonna get more frames because I'm not touching the image quality. So if I boost to 100, the image quality is gonna be absolutely beautiful, but it's gonna impact my frame rate. So just bump it down to 0. You want it at 0, you don't want it high. I play it on 0, even though my rig can handle it. I just put it on 0 because I don't care about image quality. I care about frames. Okay. This is not even an option for me, so if you guys are watching this at a later date, I don't know what you should do for this, so you might want to look somewhere else. Anti-aliasing, you're going to want to turn this to none instead of TSAA. Just put it to none. There's no reason to have it on. Now, these texture streaming budget. Texture streaming budget controls the amount of memory reserved for texture streaming. Each setting specifies the recommended GPU VRAM amount. 16 gigabytes of RAM is recommended for settings beyond high. So if you have below 16 gigs of RAM, okay, you're going to want to turn this down. Okay? But if you have more than 16 gigs like me, I have 32, I put this at the maximum. Oops, sorry. I put it at maximum. So if you have below 16, maybe you can go like medium, or if you have 4 for whatever reason, put that all the way down to none. Okay, but I play at the max. So we'll leave it about like the middle, okay? So now texture filtering, I play on 4x because like I said, textures don't mean that much to me. But if you want a really beautiful game and sacrifice some frames, you can put it up to 16 times, 16x. But if you have a very low budget PC, put it to trilinear or bilinear. I really suggest either the two. Like I said, if you love textures and you love the way things look, you're going to want to, you know, keep it around 2x, 4x. But if your computer can handle it, obviously, you know, you could play up in this ballpark, but you wouldn't have that issue if you're watching this video. Ambient occlusion quality. This is important. Okay, this is another big one. This controls your render target resolution. So reducing the quality will reduce your GPU load. Like I said, I have a 2080, so I can handle this. But what you want to do is you're going to want to knock it down. So we're going to follow the same scale. So if you have a 970 or lower, you're going to want to, so let's split this in half. You're going to want to be on disabled or low. And if you have above a 970, you're going to want to go with medium or high. I recommend disabling this entirely. For anything below like a 750, you want to just disable it. Anything above that, you can maybe do low, but let's just disable it for now. So sun shadow coverage, all this you want to turn off. This is stuff in the game that makes it look pretty. If you want this game to look pretty, get a better GPU, or just put everything on high and have 0 frames. You're going to want to turn these to low. I turn them to low with a 2080, so it just goes to show you how little they matter. My videos still look great with Apex. Your spot shadow detail, it controls how detailed shadows are from lights in the environment. So turning this down will reduce CPU and GPU. So this is an amazing thing to turn down. Just turn it to disabled and or low, okay? So your volumetric lighting and your dynamic spot shadows, you're going to want to disable the both of these as well. Like I said, have them disabled. Your mode detail, it controls how details, objects, and legends are. Turn this down will reduce your GPU load. So this is literally what we're doing. We're reducing the load on our GPU and taking the stress off of it. So just put it to low. You're not really going to see that much of a difference between medium and low. So I would just put it to low. Effects detail, I keep on low. Impact marks, I keep on low, but you can really turn this down to disabled, which is going to help your CPU out a lot. And ragdolls just turn to low. Okay, there's no reason to have this on high or medium. Keep it on low. There's no reason. Okay, so now what we're going to want to do is we're going to look at our resolution. This is a last resort. Okay, this is a final last resort, and this is for NVIDIA cards only. Okay, so now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to your desktop, your home screen. Okay, so now that when you're on your NVIDIA control panel, you can change your resolutions to stretch res. And I know so many people hate stretch res. They don't like to watch the streams. They don't like to watch the videos. But if you just want to play the game, you can really increase your FPS boost with going stretch res. Okay, so here's what you're going to want to do. You're going to go to change resolution. As you can see, I play in 1920 by 1080 on 144 hertz. You can set a custom resolution. So you can click customize. As you can see, I have a custom one right here. 1600 by 1080 at 144 hertz. This is what I recommend. You can still stream it and it'll look all right. You can still record. It'll look all right. I don't suggest anything higher than this. So what you want to do is you're going to click create custom resolution. So what you want to do is you'll type in 1600, not 41, 1600, hit tab once. And then you want to hit 1080, so 1080, and whatever your refresh rate of your monitor is, you want to figure that out, whether it's 60 hertz, 144 hertz, 244, whatever. You want to figure it out, then just hit test, and then it's just telling me that I have a duplicate resolution, and that'll give you more and more frames, and then you can continue to go down 720 by 1080, 720 by 1176, and then so on and so forth. But these resolutions down here are pretty much useless. I mean, if you're playing at that point, it is a potato. Alright guys, that's where I'm going to leave it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, please be sure to go down below and click that like button and or the subscribe button. We're really close to 1,800 subscribers, so thank you all so much. Hope you guys are loving the Apex content. Let's actually open this Apex pack real quick. Let's see. What do we get? Doo-doo. Like usual. I've been your boy Versary, guys. I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Make sure you guys are subscribed with post notifications on. I'll catch you guys in the next one.